Okay, hello everyone. Um, I am today we're going to be streaming Nancy Drew Curse of Blackwell Manor. I'm still trying to figure out how to stream it from my computer, so hopefully this uh mic volume isn't like blaring. I apologize for the echo you might hear every once in a while, but I'm just going to make sure that the volume is okay. So you're probably going to hear an echo. Okay, that sounds fine. I'm hoping with the game volume it's going to be fine. So I guess like a little background on the game, even though I don't think anyone's here and I was talking to myself, but that's okay. It's a little background on the game. I basically like grew up playing Nancy Drew games. Nancy Drew games are like my favorite. They're kind of like older indie games. I really didn't think that other people knew what they were, so I was really pleasantly surprised to see that other people still love them and still play them. So I thought, why not? Let's do a stream. I've played basically all of them. Um, I've played basically all of them, but this is one I decided to go with Blackmoor Manor because it's one that I really don't remember anything about, and I've only played it once. So, I like kind of remember the ending, but not really. So with that, I guess let's start the game, and you will hear an echo again because I'm just gonna make sure that the game volume is actually like okay. Okay, so let's switch to gameplay screen. You're gonna hear the echo now. Really soon. I just want to see how this volume is. Let me my own stream catch up with me. Oh, I can actually turn it up, I think. Let me turn it up. I'm pretty sure if I go like this, it turns it up. Okay. Sorry for technical difficulties. And then you're gonna hear the echo. Okay. Let's see how my voice is compared to the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have it to an okay place. If anybody comes in, I'll ask you how it is for you. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually start. Okay. The one thing I don't like about streaming is I can't actually like, at least with my stream setup, I can't see like what I'm doing and what weird faces I'm making. Okay, but let's get started. Let's start a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmore Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
Let me see how we're talking about. Okay, that seems fine. I was just having like really bad technical difficulties with game volume before. That's why I'm being like extra careful about it. Okay. Okay, so let's start. I think I'm still going to go with Junior Detective just because these games are hard. At least now we have the power of the internet. When I was playing these games, if you got stuck, you were stuck. Like, Google wasn't as much of a thing back then as it is now. I remember like back in the day when you had to buy, like you couldn't even Google game playthroughs. You had to like when you were playing a Zelda game, you'd have to like buy the like book pamphlet and look through. So at least if I got stuck now, I could Google it. It's kind of tempting to go with senior detective. But I've always played on junior. Maybe it would be fun to see me struggle, but I'm not sure. Oh, I just chose senior, I think.
Okay, as always, your mission is to solve the mystery. You're going to step into my...
Oh, what have I done? You wanting to load Duke game before... I don't know.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmore Manor.
We'll do junior.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmore Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Who's that? Couldn't hire real British actors that wasn't in the budget? Good night, miss. Sounds like the guy from Mary Poppins. Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. I couldn't remember his name.
Nancy.
Hello?
Who's there? Hello?
Hello?
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Okay. We have a text message. It's probably from our annoying boyfriend. Welcome to River Heights Wireless. Make a call, enter the phone number, and press call. We have emails and messaging. Okay, George and Bess say, well, you're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully this will be the year Bess and I win the regatta instead of those snobby Maxwell twins. Bess thinks they should be disqualified for being too tan and setting a bad example for the younger campers when it comes to skincare. But I don't think the camp director's going to buy it. Anyway, no digital devices allowed, so cheerio, pip pip, and we'll talk to you when you get back. Oh, so we're in England, but they didn't hire any actual English actors, I don't think. Okay, Frank and Joe say, congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbor, Mr. Bergdorf, install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Hopefully our unselfish act of kindness will, yeah, sounds unselfish if you're gonna talk about it like that, will help him forget all those petunias were trampled while chasing fly balls into his yard and will compel him to invite us over once in a while. Like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case. What? Do they not have their own TV? What's happening? Dear valued customer, just a reminder that your current phone plan does not allow for the sending or receiving of emails outside of the continental United States. Hopefully your decision not to upgrade to a more flexible, albeit somewhat more expensive plan has not caused you too much inconvenience. Uh-oh, Nancy. That doesn't sound so good. That sounds like foreboding. On top of the screen, click the search button to search the World Wide Web via keywords. So I guess we'll search Blackmore Manor. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red, Blackmore Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Randolph and his descendants came to be known by the ancient name of the area surrounding Blackmore, Pendleton. Pendletons have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft. But by 1715, the Pendletons had moved back into the manor and reestablished themselves as a respectable, wealthy family, a reputation which remains to this day. Okay. Is there anything else that we can do on our phone? Oh, there's like so much. Oh, people I can call. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's explore then, I guess. So we'll probably need to do something with that. Oh, I love these games. Wonder if we're gonna have to do something with that. Here's a puzzle. Whoa. Okay, so we have a box puzzle in our room. Okay, it changes the colors, it looks like. Ooh.
John Pendleton.
Who I think, oh yeah, he's like one of the people that like owns the castle with the family, and he wrote a book called Granny and the Water Fairy. In a faraway place beside the pond, since gone dry, there lived a frog named Granny. Granny was content to live by himself and never ventured into the pond, for back then it was a fearsome place, full of crocodiles that lurked beneath the surface, just waiting for a tasty little morsel like Granny to swim by. But one day a beautiful princess appeared on the other side of the pond. Like Granny, she was by herself, for she had been unfairly banished from her father's kingdom. Sometimes at night, Granny could hear her singing sad songs and talking to herself out of loneliness. He longed to swim across the pond so they could keep each other company, but he knew the crocodiles would eat him if he tried. So he sat on the shore, croaking mournfully in the moonlight, all alone. Then one day a kind-hearted water fairy appeared in the mist above the swamp that surrounded the pond, and told Granny that she would help him across the pond so that he and the princess could be together. Ooh. No, water, earth, fire, air. Interesting. How? Granny asked. I cannot swim across, for the crocodiles are fast and fierce, and have eaten more friends and relatives than I dare to count. You will not have to swim, the water fairy replied, for I shall make a path for you, and don't forget crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond, and near trees, and they hate boats. I have a bad feeling that we're going to need that information. Crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond, and near trees, and they hate boats. Oh goody. With that, a lily pad suddenly appeared in the pond in front of Granny. Although he was still afraid, he summoned his courage and hopped onto it. Then another lily pad appeared, and after that, another, then another. Granny leapt from one to the next, his tiny heart pounding in his chest, until at long last he leapt from the last lily pad onto the dock where the princess sat. She was delighted to see the little frog, and when she realized that Granny had made the perilous journey across the pond just to be with her, she smiled for the first time since her banishment. So grateful was she for Granny's company that she gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to use. Huh? Excuse me? What? So we're gonna find a bright red key, I believe. What was she using it for? And all three lived happily ever after. Okay. It's a little bit odd, John, my dude. Why is my phone glowing? What am I missing? What notification am I missing? I already read all of these. I don't know. The game volume is blaring for me, and I don't know if it is for you, and if it is, I'm so sorry. Ooh, I always love looking through our luggage. Oh, there's something to look through this time. Sometimes you have like the cow chocolate, but I guess we don't this time, and that's okay. Ooh, look. Ooh, there's a moon.
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what? Something fits in here, but what?
Let's check out a book stand. Whoa. Okay, here's another puzzle. Or something? Yeah, so some kind of like mythology puzzle probably.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
I always love the beginning of the games where you kind of get a sneak peek into like what's gonna happen, what you're gonna be needing to use. I can call a cook and I can call Hugh. I can set an alarm. And now it's not letting me get out. Oh, just cancel. Creepy. Why can't I turn my lights off? No, thank you. Should we try to call Hugh?
I'm sorry, I cannot take your call right now. Either leave me a message at the embassy or call me back later. Thank you.
Is Hugh the, like, dad guy?
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmore Manor, are you? Coo, you must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bexon posh. Just tell me what you like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked. Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
I think fingers and mash is some type of potato thing.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
No, I'll be eating alone, thank you.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Roy. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
I feel like maybe they didn't do the best. I feel like these are a bunch of Americans. Whoa. Okay, King. You have 4 horses? How are they fitting on that single carriage? Okay, dude, go off. Okay, so I think we've explored everything in here. This is so pretty. These graphics are... Like, I've been watching people play, like, the new game, and... Because I used to think that these graphics were, like, pretty bad, which, you know, they're not the best. But, like, watching, like, the Midnight in Salem ones, the graphics are worse. Like, these are actually very nice. This is a beautiful room. Okay, now we get to the point of the game. And if you've seen me stream other games, you know this happens all the time. I get lost. So here comes the part of the game where I probably get lost in the huge manor. Oh god. Okay, let's turn right. Okay. Great, it's a dead end. That's good, because then I won't get so lost.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
So this is the little girl's room. Is this her doorbell? What the heck?
I need the key.
Is that the red key that was given to the fairy? I don't think it's cool to just go into a little girl's room, Nancy.
This is not a good time.
Oh, okay. What time is it anyway? Didn't it say it's like 6 p.m. or something? There's also, I think there was like a stairway. Yeah, maybe we'll go this way. Oh,
I need something else for this.
for what? To take his eyeball out?
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Uh-oh. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but there's some marital issues going on. She was like, stay in Italy then. Don't bother coming back, you bastard. Or her voice? Was her voice coming from here? What's she doing? Oh, it's too much to explore. I like the beginning of the game, but it also is stressful and overwhelming because there's so much to look at. There's some lotion by a bed. Cell phone, some lotion, and a mirror. There's somebody in here? Why am I creeping on them?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
I don't like either of these options. I don't want to make her feel guilty, but also that seems kind of invasive.
I can't go home empty-handed. It might jeopardize my ace detective status. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
I'll be back in your room. Creepy Linda with your furniture all covered. Why is your room like this? This is really scary, Linda. Okay, well, how was that? Okay, let's go down this hallway. So you guys
This must
in?
be Mrs. Drake's room.
Ooh, this is Drake. I don't want to talk to her yet. Me too, dude.
Oh, it's just a parrot.
Scared ya?
No, you didn't.
Did you? Did you?
What's your name?
Lolo, 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 Lolo.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo, 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 Lolo.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituris status.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
He would have been so delightful. Okay, you need to imagine that somebody is being the voice actor for this bird. That is so delightful. Oh gosh, are these things that we're supposed to know? Should I have a notebook with me?
Equinoctium autumnalis.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice. The shortest day is bruma, the winter solstice. Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
That's kind of easy to remember because solstitium is the summer solstice. It sounds like summer. Bruma is the shortest word, which would be the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. Vernum makes me think of spring in a really roundabout way that I won't explain. And then autumnalis is obviously like autumn, so that should be easy, but I kind of don't know why we need
Bye,
it.
bird.
We probably need to talk to her again sometime, but I'm not going to right this second.
I need the key.
Excuse me. Okay, so now let's...
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Polly, don't talk to yourself that way. You're not a stupid bird. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Ugh. I'm gonna go upstairs before I go talk to Mrs. Drake. Bling. Whoop. Wow. Bling. Whoop. Wow. Bang. Bang. Oh, and the thing in our room, we had some things with like letters on it. Oh, I was supposed to be paying attention. I see. Okay, actually, you know what? I need to do. So I should have had a piece of paper. Do I have any paper around? I guess I'll use my phone. Okay, so let's take a little note of the noises we hear. Oh wait, that's not what I was gonna do. I was actually gonna write down what each one is. So let's... Okay, so A is whoop. B is bling. C is blooding. D Oh. E. Bang. F. I don't think we've heard that one. And G is TikTok. Okay, so now let's go downstairs. Okay, so now, okay, so that's B, A, D, C. Why is the music getting intense? A, D, E, E. Okay, so let's try it. So we had E, A, D, C, A, D, E, E. Yeah, we got a key, baby! Cool. Wonder if those open as well? Cool. We'll do it later, though. Let's go talk to... let's see if... Let's talk to Mrs. Drake. Let's
Need a bigger boat.
He just said we're gonna need a bigger boat. Let's see if...
I need the key.
The time has
I need the key.
for closing book.
Hey, Lulu, you good? You good, okay? Okay, we'll go talk to Mrs.
Guess she's not in her room.
All that for nothing?
Guess she's not in her room.
We just...
Guess she's not in her room.
Okay, I guess we'll go downstairs. Was there anywhere else that we needed a key?
I need something else for this.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want a key in my eyeball either.
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
That's horrifying. Please don't break into a child's room. I think that maybe Nancy is supposed to be a teenager, which makes it slightly better. But not really. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a lot.
There goes my cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petrov. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Man, I'm so bad with character names. I'm bad at things in real life. Do you think I can remember characters' names? Hey, Gooba and Jetpack, welcome in. It's nice to see you. I saw that you followed me a couple days ago. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. That's really exciting that this is your favorite Nancy Drew game. I actually chose this one because it's one that I've only played once, and I don't remember anything about it. I think I loosely remember the end, like loosely, but I don't remember like anything else that happens, which is why I chose to play it, because I thought it would be fun to play one that I kind of like don't remember what's happening. So that's really exciting. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for popping in. I was just expressing frustration because I can't even remember people's names in real life. And now this lady's like, hi, it's Mrs. Petrov. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. I think she's like the mother-in-law character. Okay, have you seen Linda yet? No, I did talk to her. She told me anything. We'll be empathetic, I think.
Yes, and I'm afraid she seemed really depressed.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Oh, hey, will you tell me how the sound is? I'm new at streaming on my PC, so I'm trying to figure out how to, like, make the game sound and the mic sound, like, balance okay. So will you let me know if, anything is too loud or too quiet? And yeah, I agree that it's, like, more fun if you can't remember it. Like, I really wanted to do Shadow Ranch because that's my favorite Nancy Drew game, but I remember everything about Shadow Ranch. Like, I remember everything that happens, and that really wouldn't be that fun to, like, watch me play through, probably. Okay, I don't trust this, like, mother-in-law character, so I'm going to be empathetic with Linda. But I do want to know why she's hiding behind a curtain, because that was really creepy.
Maybe she's just unhappy here.
I don't know why. I mean, she absolutely adores Hugh. She was thrilled when they got married and couldn't wait to start a new life with him and his daughter there in England. Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Oh, man. Some of this, like, as I played all these as a kid, so, like, as an adult, I'm, like, dissecting some of this, like, narrative, and I'm like, she's just mentally ill, and it's just, like, the treatment of, like, mentally ill women, like, her husband is bewildered and upset at her being depressed. Ooh.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda, although...
Although what?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Maybe we shouldn't expect women to be calm all the time. And maybe she'd be happier if her husband wasn't in Rome all the time. And if she didn't have to, like, leave her life in America to go to a different country only for her husband not to be there. I don't think there's much of a mystery here. I think everybody needs therapy.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmore Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
That's a very grim thing to say to a stranger, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Suspicious, but okay. Okay, I'm glad that the sound is pretty good. If that changes, please let me know, because I can always adjust it. And it's good to have feedback on that. Let's see. Yeah, totally. I don't see the big deal about Linda at all. I'm autistic, so, like, if I was taken, like, if I went to a different country and was experiencing so many life changes, and then, like, my husband, who I went to another country for, like, wasn't around, I would be also in my room with, like, the drapes around my bed, just, like, decompressing and, you know, just, like, give me some space. I hope my family wouldn't be like, there's something wrong with them. Please get a detective to check on our son. What is... That's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at that horrifying thing in the corner.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Okay, something we need to find. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Hello? Uh-huh. Figuring out what the puzzles mean in the beginning is always so confusing, to say the least. I was just like click things in the right order. I have zero idea what's happening. This is how I play the games. I just kind of click a bunch of buttons. Okay, I think we'll come back to that later because I have no idea what that means. Looks like we'll get something if we win, though. Oh, we saw this in our room, I believe. With like different family crests or something. And we have that first one in our room, I believe. Wonder if it's like for different members of the family or something. Okay, before we go through any doors, let's try to... Okay, we're definitely gonna have something to do with these crests. Oh look, he's the one who had Lulu, I guess. I kind of want to try to explore everything in the room before... Oh, that must be the guy that we're helping right now, Hank or whatever his name was. He doesn't have like a crest yet. Yeah, I want to try to explore everything in the room before we try to go in any doors. It can always be... I always miss something on my first, like the way I play the Nancy Drew games is I try to, like, explore everything. So that I kind of know what's going on, but I always miss something. I think all we have right now is a key.
I need something else for this.
And it's the key to the little girl's room, which is really creepy. This guy doesn't have a family crest either, but we can look at him. And there's something about him with that statue that's upstairs. So that's interesting. I wonder why he doesn't have a family crest. Well, here's another one of those statues, which has something to do with that guy. Hey, Gooba and Jetpack, do you have your own Twitch channel? Do you stream as well? If so, I'll give you... I started like doing the little like bot things, and I figured out how to do a shout out, so I can do that, even though I don't think there's anyone else here. Or maybe there's a few people. I actually don't really know how to tell, to be honest. I'm so new at this. Okay, I think we can start going through doors. So I guess let's go through this one first. Hey, Raja, welcome in! Welcome into the stream. Okay, awesome, Cooper. I'm gonna give you a shout out then. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Okay, I think I did it right. Let's see if it worked. Yeah! Okay, awesome. There's your shout out. Oh, that's awesome that you're new. I would love to watch you. I'll follow you back. Let's see, that you said you stream Nancy Drew on Saturday. I usually work on Saturdays, but if I am available while you're streaming, I would love to pop in. You're so welcome. What Nancy Drew game are you playing through right now? I'm gonna follow you really quick if I can. It's a way for me to do it while I'm on my own stream. There you are, just followed you. Oh, it looks like you're playing Life is Strange, too. That one is too intense for me. I can't handle that one. Well, if you want to brainstorm what you're going to play next, I would be happy to brainstorm with you. Like I said, I've played like most of the games, so I would love to help you brainstorm which one to play next. I'll try to tune in on Saturday if I'm able to. Okay, this looks like a hallway. I don't want to go in there. I hate these games. There's like so much to do. I'm scared I'm going to miss something. Ooh, here's a rainbow. Ooh, I like his emblem. Same, dude, same. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of peek into the doors really quick, just to kind of see what we are doing, and then I'll decide which one to go into. That lady mentioned that the Mrs. Drake lady goes in like the conservatory or something a lot, so I'm assuming that's the one with like the plants that we just saw. Wow, there's a lot to explore. Okay, then let's see what this door is. Okay, that's a hallway too. So I'm gonna go into the plant conservatory, which I think was this one. I get so lost in these games. Oh, do you play The Last of Us, Gooba? Oh, that's so cute to share a Twitch channel together. That's so cute. I should do that with my girlfriend. She's not super much of a gamer, but I still think it would be really fun. Your Jetpack. Okay, thank you. Sorry for calling you Gooba. I'll call you Jetpack from now on. Yeah, I love The Last of Us. I still haven't played the sequel, but I would like to. Well, this is so pretty. This is fun because, like I said, I really don't remember this one, like, at all. And for anyone who just came in, basically the mystery of this one is we're in this, like, mansion that's been around since, like, it's, like, the oldest manor house thing in England or something like that. And this lady from America, like, married the guy, and moved in with him and his daughter. And ever since she's moved in, she's been acting really, like, sick. And so, like, the mother-in-law, the mother of the rich guy, wants us to investigate why the woman is being, like, depressed. But me and Jetpack were, like, talking about how it's actually completely understandable that she's depressed after she's just been moved across the country and her husband is, like, never home because he's a diplomat. You're so nice, Jetpack. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that, like, sharing your channel does take off some of, like, the pressure. Graphics in this game are, like, really good. Like, I forgot to look at what year this one came out, but I swear this one is, like, really good graphics.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants. I can't remember anybody's name. Who's John? I think John might have been the guy who wrote that, like, book. There was this weird book at the beginning about, like, a frog. The Amateur Plant Hybridizers Association of Great Britain presents the 1912 award for outstanding achievement to John Pendleton. Yeah, I think he was that guy that, like, wrote the frog book. Also, for anybody that comes in... Oh, that would make sense because there's a bunch of frogs right here. Oh, actually, I think this is the book. Because look, it looks like we're going to have to get across the pond, just like in the book story. If the volume is bad for anybody, let me know. I'm still learning how to adjust, like, the mic and the game sound. So if either is, like, too high or too low, let me know. So I think we're going to have to play a game. Hey, Otter, welcome in! I'm going to give you a shout out! Shout out to Otter. Otter has been so nice to me as I'm starting to stream. They are so supportive and so kind, and they, like, always pop in. They are a very good friend. Check out their channel. Jetpack is here too. I haven't checked out their channel yet, but they have been so nice. I'm sure their channel's great, so please check out their channel as well.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
What are we missing? So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to, in that like little storybook that we read, we're definitely gonna have to like make the frog go across the pond and like avoid the crocodiles, I think. Oh, this is so pretty. Ooh!
Carnivorous plant. Cool.
Uh-oh. You just got 8.
That's probably not a good idea.
I think it's a great idea, Nancy. Just stick your head in there. Wait, what? I didn't even save my game. Wait, what? I'm dead. Oh my god. I don't remember how these old games work. Do I have to start all over? What's second chance? I don't remember how these old ones. Oh my god. I love how chaotic old games used to be. Oh my god. The plant ate me. Yeah, I think I will save. Name your game. Ooh. I'm like 13. I was like, poo poo pee pee. Name your game. Not going to get eaten by a plant again. Oh, not gonna get eaten again. LOL. I wanted to write unless, but there's no room. Oh, phew, thank God. I love how chaotic old games used to be. Like, bring that chaos back. Like, we literally just got eaten by the plant in the old, like, Zoo Tycoon games. You could, like, put the people in your zoo inside the lion cage and the lions would eat them. I love chaotic games. I want to do it again, but I won't. That's so funny. I wonder if we're gonna have to, like, use that at some point to, like, trap somebody in it or something. Oh, there she is. Okay, so she is there, but I want to do a little bit more exploring first before we talk to her. Maybe there's something else to explore, though. Okay, we'll go talk to her. Hello!
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you. But please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
So, Nancy's canonically a teenager? It's so weird because she's voiced by somebody who I'm pretty sure is definitely not a teenager. I've actually looked her up before. She did some voicing for, like, the Skyrim games and stuff. And I really wish that the company would have kept her around for the new games because she's, like, one of the main reasons I play the game. She's an incredible voice actor, but I guess for a teenager? Okay, let's see. Do you know staying here? Do you know what's wrong with Linda? What is Jane studying? I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside. Yeah, me too,
I'm
girl.
concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
She doesn't want us going outside, and she also doesn't want us tracking mud, which is interesting because we saw some muddy footprints earlier. I didn't know that Nancy's voice actress did the zombie sounds from The Last of Us also. What the heck? That's awesome. She's such a cool lady. I, like, follow her on Twitter. I don't really go on Twitter, but from what I've seen, she seems, like, so cool. Like, she's just out here living her best life. You get to voice people from Skyrim. You, like, one of the 5 voice actors from Skyrim. You get to be on Nancy Drew, and you get to be a zombie on The Last of Us. Also, Raja, yeah, honestly.
What do you know about Linda's condition?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Honestly, probably.
Is that what you believe?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
I did. I already ordered some, what did I order? Bangers and mash. Man, there's a lot going on. I kind of do need to know what Mr. Tucker was talking about, because the only thing I understood was bangers and mash. But I am interested to know a little more about Lulu, the delightful bird. Raja, you're always rooting for a poisoning plot. No, that actually does make a lot of sense for the plot of what's happening, because basically this woman's just like mysteriously sick after living here.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
Ooh, I wonder if we can feed her something from Mr. Tucker. And that's why we have these 2 dialogues together. But I'm not killing the parrot. I will save my game before I feed anything to the parrot, because killing Nancy was one thing, absolutely not killing the
I
parrot.
spoke with Mr. Tucker at the Boar's Head pub, but frankly, I'm not at all sure what he said.
Yes, his language is quite colorful, isn't it? He's Cockney, you see. My brother Alan and I loved to make up Cockney rhymes when we were young. We'd drive our governess quite batty. Haven't got a pot of glue, haven't got a pot of glue. How we teased her.
Has this game aged well?
This place must have quite a history. Where can I learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's going to write a book about our family history.
Bye, Raja. Thank you for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. Mwah. No, it's Jetpack. That's honestly how I am about like most things. Like, that's why partial spoilers for The Last of Us 2, which I haven't played but I've heard about. That's partially why I don't want to play it, because like I don't really have a problem killing the people, but I hear that you have to kill a dog, and I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is too real. I don't know a lot about Cockney rhyming slang, so Raja and I are like friends off stream. If you want to tell me more about this, I've never heard of that. Please tell me more about this.
Goodbye.
Run along.
Yeah, I honestly kind of love this lady too. She's not doing anything bad. She just knows what she wants. She's just like,
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
She's just like, don't mess with my shit. And honestly, I respect that. Medicine.
Do you have allergies, Mrs. Drake?
Oh, yes. Hay fever. Although I'm not at all sure what's worse, my allergies or that medication. It makes me feel as if I'm about to float right out of my shoes.
Huh. Too bad Raja's not still here. I think that this would go along with their poisoning theory. I really want to mess with
Messing with her
plants.
plants is probably not a good idea.
Let me do it. Okay, I think we've explored everything in this room. Yeah, that's so rude to see somebody's prescription.
Who's ready for some nummies.
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
I love her. Who is she feeding? Just her plants? Or is she feeding that plant? I love her. Yeah, that was really rude of Nancy. Like, what if she had found, like, an antidepressant or something, and she's like, "Are you depressed, Mrs. Drake?" I'd be like, whoa. I'm pretty sure we've explored everything that we can explore. So I guess we go into the other rooms now. What else was there? There was another one that wasn't a hallway, and I want to go through that one. And I think it was this one, maybe? Yeah, let's go in here. Oop, there's somebody in here. Oh, hello.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
It's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie.
Agency?
Oh, dear. You're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
You're who?
Pleased to meet you. My name's Nancy Drew. Are you visiting Blackmoor Manor?
I'm researching the Pendleton family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Pendletons. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
I'm much more interested in scandalous history. Give me the drama.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmore Beast.
Excuse me? Oh, we'll ask about the beast since we saw a weird beast at the beginning.
Blackmore Beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors.
Just
They
like we
asked
saw.
the mistress of Blackmore Manor, Eleanor Pendleton, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Pendleton secret.
There's so much going on here. I feel like there's kind of some, like, feminist imagery going on. Eleanor was, like, just found out something about her husband. She's like, I'm turning him into a beast. And then let's get some more, like, what's the word? What's the word? Like, let's get some more depth into why Linda is, like, sick and bedridden. And then I think we have a feminist narrative in the making. Wow, there's a lot. Let's ask about the secret.
Pendleton's secret?
For centuries, the Pendletons have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Pendleton closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Pendleton, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Oh, so Eleanor's the one who cursed her husband into, like, a beast. Is that why they thought she was a witch?
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Pendleton was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
I mean, I'm kind of dead when he's like, they don't teach history in the United States anymore because, this was made, what, like 10 years ago? Check it in another 10 years, buddy, and you are not wrong. Man, I hate when all the questions disappear. This game's kind of stressful because you can't ask everything.
Coral, all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Pendletons who owned Blackmore Manor at one time or another.
Okay. I'm interested, the ones I'm most interested in are A, the guy who doesn't have a emblem that isn't Hugh, and also the guy with the rainbow emblem, because that sounds like my kind of dude.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
Can we talk to him
Hello,
again?
Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
There was like so much more to ask him. What's this dude? Oh. Okay.
Fascinating piece, isn't it? James Pendleton sculpted it in 1591, although it appears that wand was added at a later date. He was quite a flamboyant figure and never married, but one day, a child appeared quite mysteriously in the castle, and he took her in as his own. That was Eleanor, and many of the townfolk believed her to be a changeling or fairy baby.
He was gay. Gay icon. I love this. This one's awesome. We have a gay icon. We have like a feminist witch icon. These people take no shits. I'm obsessed. He was a gay icon with like an adopted fairy baby who changed her husband into a beast because, you know, maybe he deserved it. Not for me to say right now, but he probably did. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's go back this way. Novels, 18th century. He spent all his time with his best friend and even shared a room with him. Historians will call them besties. Hey, Crangbelt! Hello! Welcome in. We're playing a Nancy Drew game today.
Those are mainly Penelope Pendleton's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
This game keeps getting better and better. There are so many icons. Feminist icon!
Gesundheit.
Danke.
Why are we speaking German all of a sudden? Is he German? Oh, we just checked out. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping all these people straight though. So Eleanor is the really cool one, and then I think there's like James or something that is the gay icon. It's on this side. 16th century.
I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Pendleton was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
Excuse me, Nancy's dad is a lawyer, and just because she's a teenager and a girl...
Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Pendleton, and it appears that many scholars believe he was a pirate. That would explain his source of wealth.
He like just found that out. Woo, woo, woo. Just because she's a teenager and a girl doesn't mean that she's not interested in law. Same jetpack. This family is just like progressive AF. I'm going back to like the 1500s, and it's just like everybody.
Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Pendleton collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting.
Also, I don't know if I've actually like introduced myself, so since I have some people like in here, my name is Bash, by the way. I do use he, him pronouns. Yeah, just thought I would throw that out there. And I'm also queer, so when I'm like calling people gay icons, I mean it with the absolute highest respect. I'm confused about why there's like so many different types of decoration in this house. Like we got like some classic medieval stuff, but then we have like figurines that look like they're probably not from Europe. Yeah, the music in this game is honestly You can buy the soundtracks on Steam. Not for every game, I don't think, but for some of them. And I might have to. I honestly hope that they have the soundtrack for Shadow Ranch. That music is so good.
I couldn't quite track the provenance of that piece, but Philippe must have brought it back from the New World. He became quite wealthy as a merchant in the Americas and restored Blackmore's original splendor after it had been abandoned for years. His daughter Penelope continued the renovation, commissioning the construction of this library by Roger Vizier, who built a similar one for the French general Jean Leboeuf.
Okay, so this like manor was like abandoned, so the pirate guy is the one who restored it, I think? That's cool.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all, but it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Pendleton was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
What's the password? I've literally done the same thing, Jetpack. I think I have a Shadow Ranch YouTube playlist just to listen to the music. Do we know the password? Oh yeah, the muddy tracks were outside Linda's room. That's kind of weird. Here, I'll read you the notes. I guess I should be a good streamer and read this out loud. There were these weird muddy tracks outside Linda's room when I first arrived at Blackmore Manor. It looked like somebody who had just been outside had recently entered her room. Mrs. Petrov called me. It's obvious that she's very worried about Linda. Is it? I should call her every so often and keep her posted. I hope I don't let her down. She's not the one I'm worried about. Even though I can't send emails while I'm in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web, which reminds me, wonder if there's anything on the web about Blackmore Manor. Someone scribbled down symbols for air, water, earth, and fire in the book about Granny's the frog. That's my room. The Pendletons have a pet parrot named Lulu that likes to scare people. At least she enjoyed scaring me. Not that it was hard to do in this spooky old place. I should use my cell phone to do a web search on Cockney so I can understand, what the Tommy guy is saying. Okay. Apparently, if I want anything to eat while I'm here, I have to order from the restaurant. Nigel Mukherjee? What is that name? Is it a real name? If it's a real name, I won't make fun of it, but it just seems like an American was like, what's something that sounds silly? But it might be a real name, and in that case, no shade. He's always typing. It might be a good idea to sneak a peek at his laptop from time to time to see exactly what he's typing. Fancy. There's this guy named Nigel. He's staying here. He can write a book about the Pendletons. Haven't seen him anywhere except the library, including stuff. You haven't been anywhere else besides the library. You've been here for like a half hour. If I went somewhere for a half hour and like saw somebody in their room, I would be like, they never leave their room. He sure knows a lot, including stuff about the Beast of Blackmore. Creature that supposedly had red eyes. I should use my cell phone to see if the lab has anything to say about this beast. I guess you could say Mrs. Drake. Oh, this is so much reading. Is Linda Pendleton's aunt-in-law, since she's Linda's husband's father's sister. You could also say she's a bit of a grouch. Linda Pendleton's mother had the Pendletons invite me to Blackmore Manor because she wants me to figure out why her daughter has been acting so strangely. Personally, the first thing I'd like to figure out is what that red-eyed thing was that I saw outside when we first arrived. Okay, let's look at our checklist. Find out more about the stars and see if those star charts in my room could help me figure out how to open the little box. 2 words, web search. She really wants me to use the World Wide Web. Figure out how to open the little box in my room that has those 5 animals on it, which I think is this. Find something to grease up the keyhole by Jane's room so that the key fits into it. Figure out what order to put the levers at the top of the noisy stairs.
That's done.
Figure out what the password is for the old computer in the library. Talk to Jane. Go to her room after 2 p.m. Do I have a way to tell the time? Her lesson should be over by then. Go see Nigel in the library.
That's done.
Find out what's making all those weird noises in the upstairs hallway. Sounds like they're coming from under that blanket. Oh yeah, Lulu.
I'm finished with that.
Talk to Linda ASAP.
Check.
Those noises are so nostalgic. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Done. Figure out where the conservatory is and talk to Mrs. Drake.
That's done.
When the task has been completed, remember to check it off.
That's done.
Check. Okay. Do we know the password? Maybe it's... I'm sorry, I'm 12. I'm 12 years old. Alan Rickman. Granny Frog. Okay, I think we have to go find it somewhere for real and not just make stuff up.
Hello, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho.
Hello. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe what we do now. I think the only way to...
rude to use it now.
I think how we tell... Why do I have check mark? I think the way we tell time... 21? What is that? I can't read military time. Let's see, 12. So it's like 9 o'clock p.m. So I think if we like go to bed and set our alarm for 2, we could talk to Jane. I guess we can go back up to our room and search all of the stuff it wants us to search on the web.
She's probably sleeping.
Oh yeah, that's not my room. Sorry.
That must be the food I ordered.
Yeah, bangers and mash, baby.
Bangers and mash, huh? Looks like sausages to me.
But there's some potatoes too.
This smells delicious.
Eat it.
That was really good.
Old school ASMR. Eat all the stuff on your plate. Why did you do that? There's nothing else I can do. Okay, so I think there is something that we're gonna have to do with like ordering food and probably like giving some to Lulu. Okay, let's do some World Wide Web searching. Okay, so we already did Blackmore Manor. Let's do the Cockney one. Cockney, oh! This is kind of what Rachel was talking about. Cockney rhyming slang. Some people living in the East End of London use peculiar words and phrases when they talk. Is this real information? Although they're speaking English, it's quite likely that outsiders will think they're hearing a foreign language. In fact, that's probably why Cockney rhyming slang evolved, so that one group of people, like street vendors or petty criminals, could communicate in front of other groups of people, like customers or police, without the latter knowing what was being said. Oh, that's interesting. In rhyming slang, the last word of a phrase or In rhyming slang, the last word of a phrase or a two-word name rhymes with the word that the slang replaces. For instance, Mickey Mouse is slang for house. Often, but not always, only the first word of the slang phrase is used instead of the original one. So that Mickey, used alone, would mean house. Whoa. Moreover, there may be more than one slang word or phrase for the same word. Bugle and Irish rose both mean nose. More examples. Baked beans or Dixie Queens or jeans. Nanny goat. Oh, that's going to be important because I think we have to use a boat. Nanny goat is boat. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder, bread and butter. Oh, he asked us about that. Teapot lids, kids. Hickory dickory dock is clock. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's do this one. The Beast of Blackmore. In 1557, shepherds reported seeing a creature with gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf and the body of a human, on the moonlight moors surrounding the Blackmore estate in Essex County. The sightings continued on and off for decades afterwards, sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs, not limbs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted on a fairly regular basis through the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990, except for when we saw it, and I don't know what year we're supposed to be in, but we have the World Wide Web, so it's probably like 2001 or something. Okay. Oh, right, and then we gotta read about astrology or something. Why stars seem to move. No, that's not what I clicked on. Hello. Why do stars seem to move? Celestial equator. Ecliptic. To someone standing on Earth, as it makes its annual journey around the sun appears to move through the surrounding stars on a predictable path. This path is called the ecliptic, and the 12 constellations, groups, or patterns of stars from the Earth through which the sun seems to pass are known as the zodiac. Oh, the planets also appear to move through the zodiac, and like the constellations, they have been named after Roman and Greek gods. So we have planetary symbols and the zodiac symbols. Good thing I know most of the zodiac symbols, but I'm not very familiar with the planetary symbols. It tells us a little bit about it. Mars is the god of war, Venus is the goddess of love, Mercury is the messenger of the gods, often portrayed with winged feet and staff, Pluto is god of the underworld, Jupiter is god of thunder and lightning, Saturn is god of time, Uranus is god of the sky, Neptune is god of the oceans. These and many other heavenly bodies appear and disappear from the sky throughout the year because the Earth is tilted at its axis at 23.5-degree angle. Because of this tilt, the angle of the sun relative to the equator varies throughout the year, so that no day or night is ever precisely the same length. The longest day and the shortest night is known as the Summer Solstice, or solstitium, which takes place around June 21st. The shortest day and the longest night, known as the Winter Solstice, or Bruma, and occurs around December 21st. The tilt of the Earth also results in the spring or vernal or fall or autumn equinoxes around March 21st or equinoctium vernum and September 21st or equinoctium autumnalis. I'm so sorry. The sun at noon is halfway between its highest and lowest points in the sky, resulting in days and nights that are nearly equal in length. Okay. Is that it? Okay, so now I think it wants us to solve the little sky puzzle. Which one, though? I think it wants us to... Wait, let's see. Find out more about the stars and see if those star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open the little box. Okay, so let's look at the little box. So there's a dragon, a lynx, and a lion. Do we have those same symbols in here? So that's a bear. Oh, there's a lynx. And that's like during solstice. Okay, so it's the longest day of the year. there's the dragon, and that's during Bruma. And Leo. Wait, Leo's in the summer though. What's happening? I kind of don't understand what's happening at all. There's a lynx. Let's see what the box actually wants us to do. Okay, so I open that. And it can change from red, green, and blue.
Maybe I should take another look at Brigitte's coat of arms.
Oh? Okay. This guy? Is this Brigitte? Who's Brigitte? Is he downstairs or is it the one above our bed? Oh no, I guess let's go downstairs. Does time pass in this game? How do I know who Brigitte is? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, they did heavily hint that one of the guys was gay. Was it this one? What am I supposed to do?
Looks like a piece is missing.
Okay, this has been no help. I don't know who the guy she was talking about was. She's like, look at his coat of arms. Okay, but who is he? He is a dragon. Oh, we never looked in these hallways, did we? Oh my gosh, there's so much more. Okay, well, let's explore these hallways, I guess. So here's like a cricket club little metal thing.
Wonder what happened in there.
Please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damages are repaired. There's a fire in the kitchen. That's interesting. Why can't I look at this? Just for fun? Oh. So did those hallways take me to the same place? Yeah, I believe so. Okay. I have to call Ned. I hate calling Ned. It's my least favorite part of game. But I don't understand why my phone is like... Let's try calling people, I guess. Sometimes when you're stuck, they help you out.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
What's going on?
Let's just say that so far your call is the high point of my day. So how's Blackmore Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
How's Mrs. Petrov's daughter?
A little on the spooky side.
Which means?
It's just very strange. She stays in bed hiding behind this curtain all day.
Do you have any idea what the deal is?
Nope.
We'll just keep talking to her. As soon as she knows she can trust you, I'm sure she'll open up.
Apparently, each of Jane's
Oh.
ancestors had different coats of arms.
Really? That's odd. You'd think there would be just one coat of arms for the whole family.
Believe me, the Pendleton family is nothing if not odd. Each coat of arms includes very distinct images and symbols.
Wonder why they're so different.
I don't know that yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's very important that I find out.
Nothing like a good sneaking suspicion to keep you on your toes, I always say.
I'll talk to you soon.
Just be careful over there.
That actually was kind of helpful.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial it.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Petroff. It's Nancy Drew.
What's happened? How's Linda?
She's fine. I mean, she's no worse, at least as far as I can tell.
That's good news, I suppose. What can I do for you?
Goodbye,
Nothing.
Mrs. Petroff.
Thanks, Nancy.
That's funny.
I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet.
I think what I want to do... Oh yeah, time does pass. It's like 10 p.m. So I think I'm going to go to bed. And... then we'll be able to talk to Jane after, what, 2 p.m. or something, I think it said. Let's set our alarm for... How do I change it to AM? Like, let's look up at, like, I don't know, 7?
What is that? Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
What the... Hello? I'm saving my game. That is creepy. Oh, I almost loaded. Oh my god, that was so scary. I almost loaded. That would have been awful. Forgot how to save games. This is creepy. Can I look out my window? I don't want to have a look around. If I just sleep, I'll forget about it, right?
Something fits in here, but what?
I agree, Jetpack. That was like unnecessarily spooky. No! It's probably Lulu. What you doing, birdie?
You're gonna need a bigger boat. Say goodnight, Gracie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Okay, so we're supposed to wake up at 6 a.m. Is there
I need the key.
anything else we're supposed to do? I don't think this does.
I need the key.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
What do you think?
She's probably sleeping.
Yeah, it is 3 a.m., but also there were people, like, chanting, so...
She's probably sleeping.
Upstairs, maybe? That scared me before I remembered that that does happen. Oh, can we get more stuff, I wonder? We'll do it later. I wonder what I'm supposed to find. Is there anything down here? Oh, maybe we should
stay inside. If
No!
I try to hide in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill me.
Let's go outside at 3 a.m. after creepy noises. Come on, Nancy. Why is it so bright? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I would, yeah. What is another funny second chance? I would love to know.
Doesn't work.
Hey Joe, welcome in! We are playing, I just forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. What's this game called? Blackmoor Manor. We're playing Blackmoor Manor. Welcome in. Knock on Mrs. Drake's door a couple times a night. Okay, I will absolutely do that. Thank you, Jetpack. Captive Curse, thank you. Captive Curse of Blackmoor Manor. We are currently at the point where it's like 3 a.m. and we got woken up by absolutely horrifying noises. So we're just kind of going around. Mrs. Drake isn't here, so I guess let's like snoop around her little place and she has a letter. Oh, and let me do a shout out because I got that to work. Yay, there we go. Yeah, Italian Gamer Joe is actually basically what inspired me to stream Nancy Drew in the first place. Nancy Drew was like my favorite video games growing up, but I had no idea that like other people played them and that like other people knew what they were because I've never met anybody who's played any other ones. So when I found him streaming them, I was like, oh my gosh. And he's honestly kind of what got me into streaming, and especially streaming this game, which I probably wouldn't have thought about doing before. So thank you, Joe. And yeah, check out his channel. He does some really cool stuff over there. This one is called Captive Curses, Final Scene of Blackmore Manor, Return of the Secrets Can Kill. That sounds about right. Nailed it.
Yikes! Maybe I should try feeding it something.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to order food from that guy so I can feed him. Okay, but why does Mrs. Drake have so many carnivorous plants around? Can I mess with her?
Her plants is probably not
She's
a
not
good
even
idea.
here though. Okay, we're not gonna go back in that plant because I already killed Nancy once. But we will use Jetpack's thing because that sounds really funny of knocking on Mrs. Drake's door a couple times. I'm not sure if there was something that I was supposed to like find with these scary voices. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Ooh, Oh, we can snoop on this guy's computer now, too. Let's go snoop at this guy's computer. It looks like a Harry Potter background. He's just like playing Harry Potter at work. Fingertips for typing. Whoa. Using your keyboard and working as fast as you can, type what appears next to the balloons on the screen. I didn't know we were playing typing games today, dang.
Wow, I did great. Too bad Nigel's not here to see my score.
I don't think he'd want you on his computer, Nance. I think it's a good thing he's not here to see your score. Yeah! Feel free to lurk, both of you. Lurking is great. I just appreciate y'all being here in any way that you choose to do so. Thanks for just popping in. Lurk. Drive safely. Please do not get distracted and do anything unsafe. Get home safe or wherever you're headed to. Let me just catch up on the chat. And then button mash. That's funny, Jetpack. Okay, notes. Oh my gosh, do I have to read all of this? No, thank you. Maybe she'll just, like, need more info. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, see if there's anything interesting. I don't want to read all of this. Let's read this one, though, because there's, like, a red note. Mid-1400s, Albert, son of Hugo, Milo's son, studied alchemy. Used a dragon to symbol... Ooh, we kind of do need that information, don't we? Used a dragon to symbolize the Athenor forge that he apparently built, but he didn't say where he built it, and I cannot find it! Need more info. Search county archives or comments from peers. Scrutinize everything James so much has touched, and find out where she came from. Mid-1600s, James Pendleton never marries, yet a baby, Eleanor, suddenly appears in his household, sparking rumors that she is a fairy baby. Another reason she was later accused of being a witch. Late 1600s, Eleanor's son Edward is raised by this sister of that word that I'm not going to say because I will pronounce it horribly in France. Doubtful that he or his son Corbin ever set foot in Blackmore. Check all documents. Written in French. In 1775, Philip's daughter Penelope commissioned artisan Jacques de Vaucanson to create a card-playing automation named Betty. Oh, which is out front. We're supposed to believe that that was done in 1775, which still exists in Blackmore. I've enjoyed several games of Cards Against Betty. It reminds me of the game I played in the States called Go Fish. Oh. So it's kind of like playing Go Fish, I guess? So, like, it still doesn't make sense to me. How do you play Go Fish? You're like, do you have this card or something like that? Oh, so maybe that's why when I, like, marked the things, nothing would happen because she, like, didn't have those cards or something? Locate the notebook she refers to in the letter to her sister. Late 1700s, Brigitte Pendleton, Penelope's granddaughter, studied astronomy and astrology, repeatedly self-taught since male teachers were apparently intimidated by her intelligence. Yeah, you go, I don't know how to say your name, but you go, girl. Locate the notebook she refers to in the letter to her sister. Mid-1800s, Edward Pendleton traveled extensively in India and the Middle East. Journal indicates he spent little time in Blackmore with his wife and children. The images in Edward's coat of arms were most curious. Oh, is that what the ones we're supposed to be looking at? Edward? In the mid-1800s? Each one seems to be showing some sort of direction. The jouster running to the right, the guard with the spear pointing up, the crowned figure motioning to the right, etc. Okay, that's interesting. Dig up dirt on Hugh P. 1900s, John won many plant hybridizing awards. Brought Lulu back from the Amazon. His son Malachi raced cars. Malachi's son Alan used Lulu to write his dissertation on linguistics and animal communication. Interesting. Oh, that scared me. I forgot that he was right there. Why does this look like a Harry Potter game? To Nigel. Text. Nigel. I'm very intrigued by what you've learned so far at Blackmore. Good work. I can definitely see that this is a bestseller if you deliver the goods. Or should I say, goodies. Ludmilla. I always have that just like saved on his computer. He's like has a crush and he's just like, oh, my email from Ludmilla. Save it right on my desktop. Okay, well that was interesting. Can I look at more stuff now? That still doesn't help. Also, why haven't I found anything about the mysterious noises? I guess that's all I can really do. I mean, I tried to look in all the rooms, I think. Didn't I go everywhere? Because I went in here. Yeah, I guess we'll go down the hallway. Is it like the morning now? It's 4. So not a lot of time passed, honestly. Can I go in the kitchen? Hi, Meg! My cat's here. Hey, baby. Hi, are you hungry? Let's see if I can play Go Fish now, since I kind of maybe know what's happening. So that was built in 1775. So what am I doing? Am I trying to guess what card she has? Like, give me Polythymnia, Go Fish, give me... Are there like no rules? I have no idea what's happening. Or who Betty and Penny are. Wait. If it's like Go Fish, she has to have one of these cards, doesn't she? Or do I just not know how to play Go Fish? Am I supposed to like get the order correct? I don't think I know how to play Go Fish. I don't know what's happening. We'll figure that out later. Hello? So who was that? Maybe we need to look at the... I feel like there's somebody's coat of armor that we need to be investigating. I don't even know which one she was talking about, to be honest. This one, maybe? That's the one in our room. Oh, probably this one. Well, that doesn't really do me any good, does it? Ah! Oh, what's happening? honestly have no idea what's going on. I guess we'll go back to bed. Heard creepy noises and for what? At least it gave us a chance to, like, snoop. Oh! I was gonna jetpack, so we're gonna save our game. And we're not gonna load. I keep trying to, like, reload because game save systems are so... Okay, and then we'll knock a couple times on her door at night.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
I'm scared.
Hello, Mrs. Drake, are you in there? Mrs. Drake! Oops.
I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmore Manor so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake would react like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Well, unfortunately, what's done is done, and there's nothing more to be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired.
Bingo.
Bingo. I mean, yeah.
Mrs.
That
Drake,
was...
is that
no.
you?
No.
And the winner is Lulu.
I mean, Mrs. Drake, that was kind of an overreaction, but also Nancy shouldn't be banging on people's doors going, Mrs. Drake! Mrs. Drake! It kind of does make more sense that she's canonically a teenager.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
We didn't really get a lot of sleep tonight, did we? Okay, well, let's go to bed again, I guess. And he said just, Lulu said to set the alarm for 6 a.m. So let's see. Okay. Here it is, 6 a.m. Oh, do I have more food? No. So, let's talk to that. Kitchen guy again.
Pendleton here.
Hello, Mr. Pendleton. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda.
Oh,
you
wrong
know,
guy.
From the
Oh, well.
United States, across the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmore?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
Ooh, don't call them tantrums. That seems a little infantilizing.
She gets angry for no reason?
Absolutely none. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
There must be something that sets her off.
Everything sets her off. I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
Oh, we're talking to Hugh, the husband? Oh, he's a jerk. I thought this was just some rando. He's talking about his wife this way? Sorry if I'm, like, yelling. I think that my mic volume is probably be too loud for me to just be yelling. Oh, Alan is his father.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
Okay. Oh, so the password is probably Jane. Or whatever her name is. I already forgot her name. Also, I'm not picking my nose. I'm just playing with my septum piercing.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a Penvillain than a person, if you know what I mean.
Does Linda get along with her?
As far as I know, yes, although I have caught my aunt eyeing Linda strangely at times. And of course, there's the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
According to the Penvillain rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmore Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of 1/2 of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
Damn. And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Correct.
Raja's poisoning theory continues.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
Okay, it's called Cook. Now we understand some Cockney rhymes.
The Boar's Head pub is closed. Bring us back after 8 come day's dawning.
Okay, 8 o'clock. We have to call him back. What time is it right now? It's still 6. Okay. Don't understand why I can turn my lights off, but okay. Guess we'll go talk to people, and then if nobody wants to say anything to us, we'll try to work on some puzzles.
What's that?
With her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Starry friends, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
I don't want to disturb them.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Let's go talk to Linda. What's up, Linda?
Hi, Linda. Okay, I understand. I'll talk to you later.
I understand that, like, it's dark and, like, her drapes are closed and, like, she has, like, this curtain around her bed. But why is all the furniture, like, curtained up? That's strange.
Guess she's not in her room.
And the winner is
Hey, Lulu. What's up? What's up, girl?
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
Ooh, she can give us hints.
I could use a hint when it comes to that weird star box that's in my room.
Ding dong, sing along. Brigitte's coat, be sure to note. Pretty tune, stars and moon. Favorite night, your delight.
Is that a real hint? Ding dong, sing along. Jeet's coat, be sure to know. Pretty tune, stars and moon. Favorite night, your delight. Quack. Okay, well.
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird.
Thanks.
Felicity, the door. And the winner is Lulu.
Can't tell if Lulu delights me or scares me. Can I go outside yet? Nope. Okay, let's go visit Mrs. Drake. I feel like I should save the game. This is an old game, so I feel like the more I save, the better. Also, it is medication time for me, and that means that in my chat, I'll use my little check-in bot. Take your meds if you... Oh, wait. What did I just... Did I just do shout-out check-in? Oh, my God. There's no check-in Twitch. Don't do that. I did the wrong thing. This is what I meant to do. So check in, take your meds if you need to take any of your meds. Have you drink water? Are you hungry? Are you sitting in a nice posture? I didn't mean to shout out my own check-in. Okay, let me mark off that I took my own meds. Okay. Let's go visit Mrs. Drake.
These constant intrusions are most irksome.
I've talked to you twice. Except for the part where I knocked on your door and got kicked out. I've talked to you 2 times, girl.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
No, that was my brother's toy.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Child, stop talking to me. The pleasure's all mine. It's a little hypocritical, don't you think? Mrs. Drake? Oh, we haven't looked at this yet.
Looks like a piece is missing.
I think I know what the password is, so it's okay. Oh, why is he still gone? Where is he? I think he's No! Really? Is that little girl's name? Oh, I have more notes. Okay, let's see. Last night, I woke up to the sound of this very strange, very spooky chanting. I still have no idea what it was or where it came from. Yikes. I heard Jane and Ethel singing a song about Brigitte and her friends and the stars, and about how the longest night of the year was her favorite. I'm grateful to be staying in her room and all. Oh, I am? But it sounds like Brigitte may have been just a wee bit odd. I talked to Jane's father. He seems concerned about Linda, but he also seems very aloof. Is that just a British thing, or is he hiding something? The email I saw from Nigel's publisher made it sound as if Nigel is more interested in writing a bestseller than a serious, i.e. boring, history of the pen villains. Could he be trying to make it seem as if the Beast of Blackmore has come back to life, just to create a market for his book? I wonder. In his notes, Nigel said that the tapestry in Jane's room is related to the images on the tiles around her room. Strength is represented by a figure holding the world, charity by a coin exchanging hands, a geometer by a compass, Father Time by a hooded figure, and Folly by a juggler. What a wonderful room for a child to live in. There were these weird muddy tracks outside Linda's room. Oh yeah, we were saying that. Okay, so I think our next step is honestly just to talk to Jane. How do I still have... I don't understand what... Oh, okay. What is the notification on my phone? Oh, maybe I have something new to Google. Nope. Do I have a new message? Oh, no, that's it. Okay. And this guy's still gone? Okay. What time is it? It's only 6:30. What are we supposed to do? I think, honestly, I might go... Maybe I'll ask the bird about some of the other puzzles.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. Top of the morning to you, matey.
How about a hint?
Talk to me.
The key I have fits the lock by Jane's door, but it sticks and I can't turn it. Any suggestions?
Talk to Tommy about Fred and Johnny.
I think the bird is using Cockney rhymes. Talk to Tommy about Fred and Johnny. Isn't that supposed to, like, rhyme with something? So, like, talk to Mommy about Fred and Ronnie?
Bye, bird.
Not good. Stay away. Stay away.
What's not good?
Behind you. Don't look. Don't look.
What?
What's behind me?
Don't look. Don't look.
Okay, I won't.
Nothing there. Fooled ya.
She's mean.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
You mean like a cupcake or something?
Jane's room. Jane's room. Look in Jane's room.
All right, I guess I'll look in Jane's room.
Okay, so we have some direction now. So let's set our alarm for 2 p.m. so that we can go talk to Jane. I think that will help us get ahead. Oh wait, can I just set what time it is? No. Let's go see Jane. Finally! Okay, I'm gonna save the game. Because now I'm paranoid. Okay, let's see. Where go?
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
She's just lonely.
Sure, Jane. What would you like to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope. Okay, so you have to match up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries. Try to beat my record.
Hey. Oh, did I see? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I'm not going to be good at this. Oh, I did one. Yay. Oh, where's Clovis?
You beat my score. Felicitations.
That was fun, but I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Why did she correct herself from Mummy to Linda?
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
What?
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Sure. What would you like to play?
Oh, God.
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play.
This
You can play Bull, Constellation Match, Petroglyph Punch, Skull and Bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
Yes, another feminist icon. All of these women in this family are just like icons. Also, what is this baby with this horrifying tiny hand that does not match the proportions of its body? Let's play Skull and Bones.
Feel like playing Skull and Bones?
My friend Hugo bought this for me. It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
What if I don't remember how to play Go Fish?
Do you have any tombstones?
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any bats?
Sorry. Do you have any skulls?
Sorry. Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada. Any bones?
Go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Tombstones?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Do you have any skulls?
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada. Do you have any skulls?
Go dig. Do you have any witches?
Sorry. Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada.
That's a match.
Do you have any spiders?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Any bones?
Afraid not. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Dig.
That's a match.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Do you have any coffins?
No! Oh, I won? Yay!
Good show! You beat me.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
I love that, like, this, like, cloaked woman was just, like, in her mom's room. She's like, oh, yeah, there's just, like, this, like, cloaked woman in my mom's room that left a note, and then my mom got really sick. No big.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. You go first.
I just did beat you at Skull and Bones.
Do you have any bones?
Sorry. Any bats?
All yours.
Your witches, please?
All yours.
Do you have any spiders?
All yours.
Tombstones?
Go dig.
This girl's coming for
Do you have
me.
any haunted houses?
Nada. Any bones?
All yours.
Do you have any zombies?
Afraid not. Do you have any coffins?
Nada. Tombstones?
Go dig. Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any haunted houses?
Go dig. Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Go dig. Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any coffins?
Go dig. Do you have any zombies?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any coffins?
Dig. Do you have any zombies?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any coffins?
Sorry. Tombstones?
All yours.
Any bones?
Sorry. Do you have any skulls?
Nada.
I got a match.
Do you have any zombies?
Afraid not. A match? You're doing great.
You're doing great. I have 5
Do you have
matches.
any coffins?
Here you go.
And she's so supportive.
Do you have any coffins?
Go dig.
I got a match.
Do you have any zombies?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Any bones?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
I win.
Take that,
You
little
won.
girl.
Good job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
On his coat of arms, I don't know who your grandfather is.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Pendleton name and heritage that should be treasured. Blech.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room, did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird, that's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Have you ever heard anything strange at night that sounds like chanting?
No.
I should get going.
Come back soon. That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
What can you tell me about Eleanor?
Just that she was burned as a witch, but it wasn't true, and her father, James, died when he saw her die. And then the family fled to France. I don't want to talk about this.
Poor
Who
girl.
was James?
He never married, but one day, when he was very old, a baby was found at the doorstep to the manor. He took her in and raised her as his own. That was Eleanor.
Tell me about Jeffrey.
I'd rather not. I'm kind of bored. Wouldn't you rather play a game?
Tell me about Brigitte, the one born in 1759.
She never married and was bonkers for astronomy. She adopted her sister's son, Richard, who later got killed at Waterloo.
Who was John, the one who was born in 1873?
He was this huge naturalist and did a lot of exploration in the Amazon. I think there's a plant named after him. Or maybe a monkey, I forget.
Who was Malachi?
He was a doctor of medicine and did a lot of research on icky skin diseases. Happily, I'm blessed with perfect skin.
Who was Alan?
He was my grandfather, but I didn't know him because he died when I was little. I guess he was nice.
Probably need to ask her about more of those people.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Werewolves. Lycanthropy. Since ancient times, the cunning savagery of wolves has been terrified and awed the humans with whom they came into contact. In Europe, werewolves were That's a typo! Oh, no. In Europe, where wolves were a constant threat to livestock and allegedly to small children and lone travelers, legends as to their evil viciousness became widespread. Predictably, one of these legends evolved into humans who could transform themselves into wolves. These creatures were called werewolves, were means man, and the transformation became known as lycanthropy. Werewolves were wolves where wolves weren't. The symptoms of lycanthropy. Okay, so we're kind of supposed to be thinking that Linda's a werewolf, and that's why she doesn't want to be seen by anyone. She's hiding behind the curtain so we don't see the little hairs around her eyes. Descriptions of werewolves and of the transformation process itself have varied greatly throughout the ages. Some lycanthropes assumed the precise appearance of a wolf. Others turned into something that was half human, half beast. Sometimes the change was permanent. Sometimes lycanthropes could change form at will. Some environmental factors brought about the transformation. The symptoms and duration of werewolf's condition depended entirely upon the curse initiated that particular case of lycanthropy. No one ever asks how wolves. Can I be a windwolf? You can be a windwolf. Jetpack can be a howl wolf. I'll be a. Is there more? How, when, why, where? I want to be a Y wolf. I'm a Y wolf. In general, victims who were destined to alter their form permanently usually appeared pale. Fatigue was a frequent complaint, which Linda did complain to us about, as well as weak vision, complained to us about, dry tongue, and constant thirst, complained to us about. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by hair growth, especially on the face and hands. Fingernails grew long, and the eyes gradually changed shape and color. The victim's personality also changed. He or she became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive, rather like Linda. As the transformation grew more apparent, the victim usually went into hiding, like Linda, returning to society only to satisfy its newfound appetite for human flesh. For temporary victims who could change their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed with the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl or by a full moon, lycanthropic symptoms occurred not over time, but usually almost instantaneously. They were forced to assume human form again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws, and fangs, or by taking off their skin and hiding it intact. Awesome! Such a lycanthrope would reportedly suffer the same fate as it shed its skin. If it was found and destroyed, the werewolf would likewise be destroyed. According to legend, those who voluntarily became werewolves obtained the ability to change their form through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who had been cursed by someone they had wronged, or had been bitten by or born to a werewolf. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, these unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound to the brain or heart that could only be destroyed by a silver bullet is a modern embellishment. Oh look, why, Wolf? Why? Psychology plays a significant role in lycanthropy, wanting to imitate, if not actually become, the things a person that one fears the most seems to be a part of human nature. Far from being a universal phenomenon, werewolves are unknown in regions where there are no wolves. Instead, people are tales of werebears, or were-tigers, or were-crocodiles, whichever animal is most feared. The old saying, if you can't be beaten, join them, goes a long way to explaining the source of longevity of many monster legends. More important, throughout history, there's been a lot of instances of people who actually were werewolves. In their own minds, at least, convinced that they had been cursed, they presented all the physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behaved violently. Because they fully believed that they had become werewolves, they acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusion, thus trapping them in their vicious cycle. This psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages, when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves was commonplace. The power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for truth. Instances of lycanthropic disorder are rare in modern times, although it is possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. And there's somebody that we can call.
This phone number just might come in handy.
Ooh. Okay. We're gonna call a werewolf expert. Ooh, introduction to runes. Runes are a set of symbols that came to Britain with the ancient Germanic people who immigrated to the country around 450 AD. They were used throughout Northern Europe during the Dark Ages, or lasted to that time. Because these symbols were used for writing, among other things, they can be turned to alphabet. I don't want to read all that right now, but we'll probably need to come back to it. Okay, so we can come back to that later, I believe. Don't think we need it right now.
I use that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like, I would eat mealworms. Aren't you glad we don't have to use that thing to cook our food?
I saw the kitchen. What happened to it?
I guess you could say I happened to it, but it was Ethel's fault. She inspired me to study the oxidation rates of different kinds of cookie dough.
Let me pause the stream just really quickly. 1 second, I have to do something. Okay, I am back. Goodbye, Jetpack. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you being here. That was really fun. I will keep playing this, so I hope that, probably gonna end the stream soon, but I hope that, when I do play again, you come back. It was really nice having you here. Thank you. I'll give you one more, shout out before you leave. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna end really soon, but since we kind of got to a point where there's like something to do, let's do that real quick. Uh-oh, what did I do?
Only my snickerdoodle experiment got away from me.
Her snickerdoodle experiment got away from her. Okay, maybe we will stop here. This kind of gives us a good spot. Like, I think I'll remember what I'm doing if I save it there. So I hate when you, like, save the game and you get back in. You have no idea what you're doing. At least I'm like, oh, I have to use this kitchen. So let me get out of here. Exit. Okay. Okay, so that will be the end of the stream today. That was really fun. I'm glad that I did decide to purchase the Nancy Drew game and play it. I had a lot of fun doing that. Thank you so much for everybody who came in. It was really awesome to see you all here. I really appreciate you all supporting me. Thank you, Otter, for keeping me entertained. It's more fun when I have, like, people to interact with, too. So yeah, I'll probably be doing this sometime soon. I usually stream, like, either Thursdays, Fridays, or, like, Mondays, Tuesdays. Just kind of when I feel like it for now, but maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Maybe I'm busy on Monday and Tuesday, so if not this Friday, next Thursday and Friday. Okay, and with that, I will end the stream. Thank you so much again, and have a great rest of your day, everybody. Goodbye.